This is Leah Motley's YouTube channel. It's about applying AI to business, and I extracted data about views for all of these videos, and we can see that there are some pretty good outlier videos that get millions or hundreds of thousands or almost million views in comparison to all the other videos. In this particular case, I wanted to see how does video duration affect views. So do longer videos get more views? And there is a little bit of a correlation, but looking at the data, I don't think it's too strong. So I would say maybe logically, if you make a bit longer video, then you have more opportunity to bring quality to the viewers, but length alone isn't sufficient. You need to use it to bring more quality. And because I sometimes like to make long tutorials like coding DeepSeek v3 from scratch, I'm gonna analyze FreeCam Code YouTube channel to see the correlation between video length and view count number. Maybe people like to watch longer tutorials. You can also use this to get ideas, inspiration on some good performing videos, so you can make improved version or bring more quality on top of that to the audience. So I took a screenshot. I'm also gonna scroll down to load a bunch of these videos because we are going to extract data from the browser, so we want videos loaded into the browser. Okay, that's gonna be enough scrolling. Now I will use Gemini 2.5 Pro experimental. This is the latest one on aistudio.google.com. For me, I found this worked better than Claude 3.7 for some reason. Maybe it was a fluke, I don't know, but this works. So I pasted in screenshot just so it has some idea what maybe additional context. And the main prompt is write a JavaScript code that I can paste into console of my browser that will extract video duration, view count, and title for each video loaded. Now you can extract any kind of information that's present here, which isn't too much. So you can extract duration, view count, time of posting. I don't know if any other background information is loaded here or not. Okay, we will just run this. So it's been thinking for about 29 seconds. It's writing the code. It's actually very fast. So then we will copy this code and let's hope it works. Let's go back to our page, right click and inspect or inspect element, and then go to console. And you will click here to delete everything if you want. It's not necessary. So you will just paste this code and press enter. Now it's gonna tell you something like, this is your first time pasting the code. Make sure to know which code you are pasting, because if somebody gives you the code, you can paste something malicious. They can read your password if it's loaded into this browser or something like that. But since we are using Gemini to generate code, I would trust it personally. Now you can also go through it, maybe copy it into different AI, ask if there is any malicious code, but I don't see a reason for it. As well as I'm not really gonna put in my credit card information anywhere here or okay, so if you are pasting it for the first time, it's gonna tell you something like to write to allow pasting. You need to do this the first time, and then you can paste the code. And let's see. Okay, now it works. You see, we extracted 300 videos. You see here the data, the everything. So I will right click somewhere here and copy console. Now I have all of this information. So now we need to convert this data into graphs. So you can use any Python executor or interpreter. If you don't know which one, I recommend collab.research.google.com. And you go here, file and new notebook in Drive. So you create a new notebook. You can rename it whatever you want, but let me paste content of my console here. No. Okay, so this is, I didn't copy it properly. So let me go back. If I go here, copy console. If I try again, maybe, yeah, okay, so this is the console. Yeah, this is it. So this was the code that we pasted, but this is what we got after. Here, this is our content starting here. You see the views, the counts, everything. So I want to delete everything else. I want to delete, try to delete, like, okay, so this is like maybe this. Okay, it doesn't need to be 100% perfect. And then I will delete everything below as well. So then I'm going to add a space. Now you can add this, if you don't see this cell, this block, you can go here and add another code block or add another text block, but we need code blocks. So I will just delete these two that I added right now. So here I'm gonna say, or data equals, and start 3 of these, like these, what is it called? Quotes. So right now, if you wrap text, you can see how huge this is. You can control it somewhere here. But yeah, basically, this is all of the data. And put double quotes because text itself has single quotes. So you need to tell the Python that whatever is inside of double quotes is text, because if you put single quotes, it's gonna see single quotes here, it is gonna get confused. So everything inside of single quotes, but then what is this after it? So just put double quotes around data. So now I have some code that I will show you what this is. You will not have this, but I had some struggles. So after you have this, you will copy this entire thing. And I found that Claude Thinking 3.7 solved the problem for me. I tried DeepSeek, I tried Gemini 2.5 Pro, but neither worked. So for next step, I will use Claude 3.7 to visualize this data. So I'm gonna copy all of it, everything, including quotes and everything. And you can either go to the free version of Claude 3.7, but sometimes it's not present if there is a server overload. So I'm gonna go to my paid version, but you can just wait for the free version, or you can also try different AIs, but for me, I think they don't work for me. Let me start a new chat and paste this data. And below, you need to write Python code. You need to write Python code that will display this data as a graph showing view count versus video duration so I can analyze it. And let me send. Okay, I can also say you can just use data variable without rewriting this data variable and its content. And then let me send, and we're gonna wait a little bit. I'm really not sure why it keeps constantly, I need to stop because it keeps constantly changing to agent, even though I set ask and I set Claude Thinking. So let me resend again. After like a minute, half a minute, it wrote the code. So I will copy this code cell, go back. I will add a new code block below the data, and then paste this code block. So make sure that this has a tick next to it. So you need to run it if it doesn't have a tick, because that means it's not ran. Then click this, run this. Okay, so we see some error. So let me copy this error back to Claude. I'm just gonna paste it here and send. By the way, you can help me do these videos full time. I don't want to sell you anything. I want to put all of the content for free, but I need to put food on the table, so you can support me and help me do this full time by giving me a small tip on Patreon. So it generated fixed code. Let me replace all of this code with the fixed code and run. Okay, we have another error. So, okay, so now that we have another error, let me copy paste this whole data and give it again. And then I'm gonna make some lines below, and I'm gonna copy the error because now I want to give it whole data again so it can fix. Send. Okay, this is the last version, so let me copy the improved code. Let me paste this replace this code. Okay, now we have it. Let's go. So here we have it working. We see, first of all, what I wanted to see is relation between duration and view count. So it does show that longer videos get a bit more views, a little bit. I guess this is because you get more time to bring value, but the length alone is not what's valuable. It's like you have more time to bring value. And we see a bunch of other statistics, like the most viewed video, this Harvard computer science course, and then how to get a developer job, Harvard again. So we can see the most viewed videos here. Correlation 0.19. So that seems to be like a not too big correlation between view count and duration. By the way, 5,000 minutes is like 83 hours. So I don't know if they have a 83, and this one is 6,500 minutes. So which video is that? I don't know. Maybe there is some. Thank you for watching. Check out my other videos if you are interested. They are mainly about becoming AI research scientist and about applying AI to business. So these are different types of videos for different people. See you in the next video.